How you doing, everybody? My name is Antoine Davis. Today we're going to be talking about systems and why you need it for your business. Not just for your business, actually, for your whole life. But right now we're going to just be talking about having it for your business. Now, what are systems? What do they stand for? Systems stand for saving yourself time, energy, and money. Saving yourself time, energy, and money. That's the whole point of having a system. Okay? Now, how do you save yourself time? Here's a good example. Like, say that you need somebody to do administrative work. Okay? In your system, there's a specific person who does that. All right? That keeps you from doing it. Okay? That's part of your system. Okay? Or you can have another company do it and you be outsourcing your administrative stuff. That's also part of your system. That also saves you time. And now you have time to go do the things you love, or work on your health or work out, whatever the case is. You have more time because now you have somebody else that is responsible for certain things in your business. And you don't want to just do it for administrative stuff. You can do it for hiring. You can do it for you could do it for marketing. You could do it for whatever. And you can just focus on the things that you love about your business. There's a lot of people out there that their business is running without them. Okay? That's because they have a great system. Okay? The second one is energy. Save yourself time, energy, and money. The second one is energy. How do you save yourself energy? Okay? Anytime there's a lot of problems, it causes stress. Okay, and stress kills. I mean, if you just do your research on the effects of stress alone, you would do everything in your power not to get it. Okay, now, just from the idea of getting too stressed out, would make you, just the idea of getting too stressed out will make you want to have a system in place to where if there's ever a problem, if there's ever any kind of problem, you have it in place in your system to solve that problem. Okay? A system keeps trial and error from happening. Do you get what I'm saying? So, okay, let's give you an example. So, like, if at your job, there was say a glitch in your website, right? A part of your system, you have that person to call. All right, you have that person that where you can call them and he'll immediately fix your website. Now, if you didn't have a system in place for that and something happened to your website, now you're spending a lot of time and energy trying to find that person, trying to figure out what it is, trying to figure out what you should do, and things like that. And you actually end up spending money, because anytime you are spending labor hours, you're spending money. Okay. Anytime you're spending too much energy, you're going to be spending money because you're going to be drinking or going to the doctor because of stress, things like that. So a system will save you, from a lot of that. Okay. So that's energy. Save yourself time and energy and money. Now, how does it save yourself money? Just like I explained, having a system in place. Anytime a problem happens, it's there to solve it immediately, which immediately saves you. It saves your energy and saves your money. Okay, a system's also in place to do things efficiently. All right, anytime it's not just about problems. Sometimes success can be a problem. Anytime you're growing too fast, or anytime you're growing fast, things happen fast. If you can kind of understand what I'm saying. So your system's in place to help you with your growth. Okay? So, let's say you have a sales company and you have let's say you're trying to get more memberships or whatever the case is. And you want 10 memberships this week, because you only got 5 this week. And say you want 10 memberships this week. Okay, So your system's in place to help you get to that 10, all right, if you built your system that way. And then once you get to 10, you can get to 15. All right. You don't have to, once you get to 10, you don't have to, think about it and make notes and make plans. You know what I mean? Because your system's already in place to help you with your growth. All right. Now here's the thing. You want to create a good system. All right. If you spent the majority of your time creating a system, a good system, it's probably the best. It's the best time spent on your business, a system. Okay, once you create a great system, then your business has no choice but to succeed, because systems don't fail. Did you get what I said? Systems do not fail. All right. If you create a bad system, it doesn't fail to be bad. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you have a system that creates failure, that system, when run properly, will always create failure. All right. Let me give you a good example. Let's talk about nature. Nature is the best example of a system. The best example of a system. All right. You have plants, the trees and plants that create the clouds. All right. The clouds, it rains, right? With the sunshine, and it creates more plants. And then kind of that cycle, keeps going forever. All right. Since the beginning of time. All right. Now, why would God put that in place? Okay. But it doesn't matter what you believe, but why would God put that in place? All right. Right. It's so that he doesn't have to be down here sitting there, sitting there planting each tree and making sure the sun comes up every single day and making sure there's a system in place. Okay. It's the best system there is. If you want to figure out why a system is so important, just look at nature. Okay? Nature will teach you everything you need to know, even in business. All right? Now even when it comes to growth, how does nature expand and duplicate? Okay? There's wind disbursement, insects, animals, and many other things that help with duplication and help with growth. Okay? And that's in nature. All right? And it's a cycle, and it continues to be like that year after year after year after year. All right? Why do you think on the news it's very important that the bees don't disappear? It's because they're part of that system. All right? If something happens to your system, everything can fail, because your system's the reason for the success. Okay? Your system is what keeps it going. All right? Now, anytime you watch like The Prophet or any show that's that's like that, a Shark Tank, things like that, one of the most important things that they care about is a system. It's almost on every episode. All right, on The Prophet, it's people, process, product. Right? If you have a great product, if you have great people, your whole business still can fail if you have a bad process. Your process is the system. All right, there's different names for the system. It could be a process, or it can just be your company manual, or whatever the case is. It's what runs the company. All right. Now, now here's another example of a good system. McDonald's. McDonald's doesn't have the best burgers. I mean, we all know that. McDonald's doesn't have the best anything when it comes to their product. But what it does have is the best system. And that's why it's one of the most successful franchises, if not the most successful franchises out there. It's their system. I mean, you can go to any McDonald's probably in the world and point out where the fries are at, or point out where the McFlurry is at, things like that. So, system is everything. Just follow the successful. All right. There's a lot of books out there. Richest Man in Babylon, Think and Grow Rich. um, many books, many books that talk about systems, all right, and why it's so important. So I recommend those books very much. You're going to hear me talk about books because all this information is coming from many books that I read and that I learned from. So anyway, again, systems, make sure you get that, not just in business, but even in your personal life. Okay, if you ask any mother, she would tell you that a good system, helps her, when it comes to raising a kid, things like that. So anyway, system, save yourself time, energy, and money. All right, so get a system for your business, and then the only thing you should be tweaking is that system if it makes the business better. Okay, you just focus on that system or focus on the process. All right, now that's it for today. Go out and make today a success. And don't forget to subscribe. All right.